See, 12th problem. S Limited having 40,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each is taken over by K Limited. Okay, so here they have given two companies, that is S Limited and K Limited. Okay, there are two companies. So S Limited having 40,000 equity share of rupees 10 each is taken over by K Limited. So S Limited is taken over by K Limited. Okay, so then the K Limited will be called as transferee company and S Limited will be called as transferor company. Okay, see, which agrees to make the following payments. So ultimately the K Limited will be going to pay purchase consideration. Let's see how the purchasing company will be paying the purchase consideration to transferor company. Okay, see, cash at rupees 4 per share for every shares held in S Limited. So first condition, issuing purchase consideration through cash at rupees 4 per share for every share of S Limited. Okay, so purchase consideration will be paid in cash. That is first condition. So secondly, issue one share of rupees 10 each. So in the form of shares, that is issue one share of rupees 10 each at par for every 2 shares of S Limited. Okay, next they have given the discharge of purchase consideration. See, discharge of purchase consideration. Okay, discharge of purchase consideration. Okay, see, discharge of rupees 1 lakhs 8% debenture of S Limited at 10% premium by the issue of 10% debentures means 8% ಇರೋ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 8% ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ನ 10% ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಗೆ 1 lakh ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ನ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಮ್ ಆಫ್ 10% ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ 1 lakhs ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 8% ಇತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡೋವಾಗ 10% ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ, ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ನ. ಸೊ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ 1 lakh debentures at the rate of 10% interest at premium of 10%. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಮ್ 10%ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ಸ್ಗೆ 8%, ಬಟ್ ನೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ 10% ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ rupees 90,000 to creditors of S Limited. Next, discharge of PC in cash, that is how much, 90,000 of S Limited. So in full and final settlement of their account. So determine the amount of purchase consideration for amalgamation as per accounting standard 14. So now we have to calculate the purchase consideration. See, computation of purchase consideration as per accounting standard 14. Okay, see what and all the information given to compute the purchase consideration. So S Limited is the transferor company and K Limited is the transferee company. Ultimately the K Limited will be taken over the business of S Limited. Therefore the K Limited will be paying the purchase consideration in the form of cash and equity shares. So let's calculate the cash at rupees 4 per share. Okay, so ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಟ್ ₹4 ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಶೇರ್ಗೆ ₹4 ಹಂಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರರ್ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಶೇರ್ಗೆ ₹4 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ಸು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರರ್ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸಿ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಎಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 40,000 equity share of ₹10 each. So how many shares are there? That is 40,000 equity shares ಇದೆ. So issued at ₹4. Okay, so now 1,60,000 is the purchase consideration paid in cash. Okay, see S Limited having 40,000 equity share of ₹10 each. So totally 4 lakhs share capital ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 40,000 equity shares issued at ₹4 by K Limited to transferor company while paying purchase consideration. Okay, next purchase consideration, that is issued in the form of equity share. Okay, let's see how many shares are there in transferor company. That is 40,000 equity shares are there. So issue of one share of ₹10 each at par for every shares, that is every 2 shares of S Limited. So here S Limited is nothing but transferor ಕಂಪನಿ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರರ್ ಕಂಪನಿನಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಶೇರ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ಸ್ನ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ? 1 ಶೇರ್. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 2 shares held by this transferor company, transferee company will be paying 1 share at par value, that is at ₹10. So numerator, denominator, if you don't know the numerator and denominator, so please watch the previous video. Example ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, so don't get confusion with the numerator and denominator. It is very important. Okay, now calculate the amount of equity share. See, so total 20,000. So total 20,000 into 10, that is 2 lakhs. So total purchase consideration is 3,60,000 issued by transferee company to the transferor company. So this 3,60,000 purchase consideration will be discharged by this K Limited or transferee company in the form of issuing debenture, that is 1 lakh debenture at the rate of 10% at premium of 10%, and in cash 90,000. So now show the calculation regarding discharge of purchase consideration by K Limited to S Limited. Okay, see, discharge of purchase consideration. Okay, how the transferee company will be discharging the purchase consideration to transferor company? See, in the form of issuing 10%, in the form of issuing 10% debentures at 10% premium, right? So next in the form of issuing cash. So cash ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೆ? ಟೋಟಲ್ 90,000 ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 3,60,000 ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 3,60,000 90,000 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಶಲ್ಲಿ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಟು S Limited from K Limited in the form of purchase consideration. So remaining will be paid through 10% debentures. So 10% debentures at 10% ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ 10% ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಮ್ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ಪರ್ debenture value. So in this problem they didn't given any information about the per debenture value, hence the discharge of purchase consideration will be ignored. So only you have to calculate the purchase consideration. ಆಗಲೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಾಕು. So but just you have to show the discharge of purchase consideration 1 lakh debenture at 10% interest at a premium of 10%. Remaining will be paid in cash. That is total 90,000. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ ಡಿಬೆಂಚರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ they are not given per debenture value. So therefore we have to ignore the calculation of discharge of purchase consideration. Just we have to show this discharge of PC, that is issuing in the form of debenture and in cash. That's it. So if you have any queries, so please comment on this video so that I will give a clarity about your queries. So thanks for watching.